Hi, I'm Hunter from OlderNDumber. Do you like our content? Well, you should think about supporting us on Patreon. That way you can get access to episodes a week earlier than everyone else. And you can see May's notes, where she talks about how awful we are at this. Anyway, enjoy the show, dipshit.
Stir this at all?
Yeah, I stirred it. Why? You want to
Doesn't
stir it more?
like you stir it, but I don't know.
Stirred it
What is
twice.
it?
What is it?
This drink was concocted and created by Pockets the Goblin, and it is called
Soup.
It's a Sam special, so I'm gonna guess Monday took all of the chemicals that he could find, and he threw them in a cup, and he was like, "Add ice and seltzer. It'll be good."
What do you think? What do you think it's called?
I don't know. I can't find a recognizable flavor in it.
What do you think it's
I
called?
don't know what this is.
When I make it again, I'm going to add a little bit more of something to see if it helps. Because he said to, like, mess with it. So.
I can't even distinguish what the alcohol is that's in it.
Well, we've got black spice rum, cherry liquor.
I can taste the
I can
cherry.
taste the cherry.
Uh,
It tastes like flat cherry Pepsi.
You know what? Here.
It tastes like it just went flat, though.
Yeah. It's like freshly flat cherry, like you were at the movie theater
Well,
and
it's
the
possible
bottom
it's
of the
because
cup.
the seltzer exploded before I put it in, maybe. Anyway, Herring's cherry liquor, Kraken dark rum, Angostura bitters, and then the seltzer. Combine the alcohol and bitters, stir, then pour over glass, fill with seltzer, stir again. This is called, for all of you out there who wanted to make this drink, actually, I'll give you the...
Flat cherry Pepsi.
The Hunter. We're going to all be getting specialty drinks.
I see.
Oh.
That's fun.
Courtesy of Pockets the Goblin.
What a good guy. What a good gob.
We'll have to
I will
post that
make a
recipe on the Patreon.
Yeah. But, yeah. This is called The Hunter. He says it's basically Dr. Pepper Cherry. It's actually funny you said Pepsi Cherry.
Nice.
Now,
I don't know, I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid?
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur. Put that cookie down now!
That is the most real, authentic, hysterical laugh of my entire life because that is not a plan.
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
welcome to another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about three dumb friends who try to make it on this planet we call
Earth.
Yeah. What is going on, everybody? Hey, dipshits. Thanks for joining us once again on this wonderful week. As always, we have Demon Slayer Corpse trainee himself, glasses wearing, shaved everything except for his beard and mustache, because it's growing in real nice. Oh, co-owner of Cantrip Cards and Games, Cardboard King himself, and bringer of the plague, Carter Ruttle.
It's me, Carter Ruttle. To my left, core member of Twin Tiers Comic Con, pillar of the community, salt of the earth, Joey Schichtel, aka Slutty Mage.
One thing? You had one thing?
Yeah,
for
but I
him?
really elaborated on the
Damn, you elaborated on the one thing really
That
hard.
was an interesting poll. I don't think many people know me for that one.
Yeah. Except for the fans of that who listen to this.
The
But
guy
she
whose
doesn't-
mom hates him. Enjoyer
Who
of
wants to be my
flat
mom?
soda.
It's not flat soda. You guys are fucking.
Man who spills drinks all over his shirt before we start recording.
Seltzer exploded.
Couldn't pick a topic.
You bitch. I said they were all good.
Flexing as I introduce him. to try to intimidate me into saying something nice. Voice that gets you moist. At Voice of Hunter, Hunter Taylor.
It felt drawn out, but I liked it.
Good.
What's up, guys? It's me, Voice of Hunter. I did a Palpatine impression to someone today, and at first they didn't understand what I was doing, and then they got it, and it like clicked in their head. You know, like those things when you're like talking to someone and they're like, "Whoa," and then when it clicks, they're like, "Oh," like that. It was pretty cool. And then they went with it.
Strike me down.
Strike me down.
Unlock the full power of the dark side of the Force.
I was actually doing the part because like he hit his thumb, and he was like, "Oh," and I was like,
Give into your hate.
Give it. Oh, it was good.
Use your anger.
Use your anger. It was pretty good. Anyway, what is up? What's going on? Carter, as usual. What's up, dude? How's your week been?
Not bad.
Liar.
Damn.
Whoa.
Says you're a liar.
I'm a liar.
You did miss D&D this week.
I did
you were
miss
too
D&D.
sick.
I
We're
was not
stuck
feeling great.
in another week of the tournament arc because you didn't show up.
Yeah, I think we might have been done potentially. I don't know. I think maybe you not coming might have set up next week to be cooler. I don't know. We'll
What
see.
does that even mean?
I don't know.
What does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling great Monday, and then the power went out Tuesday, and I was fucking destroyed.
That was awful.
I was
The
like,
absolute
literally
worst.
in bed. I was like, oh man, I feel awful. And then all the power goes off, and I'm like, my phone was at 20%, and I was like, no.
Yeah, we sat in
That's
my
God
car.
doing an intervention for you. You're on your phone too much. He's like, no.
Well, we fought against God because
Hunter went out and bought a generator. He's like, man conquers nature.
no, we drove to Michaela's work and stayed there for the last 30 minutes before they closed to charge up our phones. But it wasn't enough, so we drove home, sat in the driveway in my car, and charged our phones. Grabbed Michaela's laptop and watched One Piece in the parking lot, in the driveway.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a parking lot and a driveway?
Driveway is not meant for like 5 to 10 cars.
We have 5 to 10 cars in our
It's
driveway
not
all the
meant
time.
for like a large amount of cars.
I feel like the real definition is a driveway is a home and a parking lot's
It's a
for a
way
business.
to drive to your home. I'm
the
pretty sure that's where
driveway.
the word came from.
Drive. It's a driveway.
Whereas a parking lot is a lot to park cars in.
That seems better than mine. Seems good. Anyway, what else did
It's
you
a
do?
fine week. Nothing really.
Damn.
Gear.
Was sick all along.
It's
Got
true.
the fourth gear Luffy.
We did.
Got the 4th gear Luffy, which is
Yeah,
good.
it was pretty
That's
wild.
One Piece, May.
We watched
Bouncy Man.
Google fourth gear Luffy.
I forgot. From now on, every time we make a
Bounce
reference,
Man.
we do have to describe what the reference is so May can understand what
Yeah,
we're
I'm
talking about.
sorry. Bounce Man.
Bro, it would have been awesome, too, if we actually told her who Frankie was for the episode she just did.
The man.
Frankie is like
so
the
hard
dude.
boiled.
Super! He's the man. He's hard boiled. He's an
Man's
activist
man.
for all.
My second favorite character after Jinbei.
He's the most fluid
I
sexual
thought. What about the
character?
What about the frog?
Sexual fluid.
Oh,
character.
I do like Yokozuna.
Yeah, he's not a main character
Yokozuna's
though.
my favorite side character.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Who's your first favorite? Jinbei?
Jinbei, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's a wizened old man who gives good advice.
It's Joey.
And then Frankie's just fucking ripped.
Super! Dude, Frankie's awesome.
Yeah, you should have
Chopper is still my
Only
favorite
Frankie 'cause
character.
He's not horny all the time.
You should have watched.
Frankie! Oh, he's
No,
not.
he's not. He's hard boiled. You should have watched his fight, his manly man fight against.
Bro, you
Senor
should have
Pink.
seen Senor Pink's backstory.
Senor Pink.
Yeah, bro.
He's the guy with the diaper.
Google Senor
and
Pink real quick. I don't think he met Senor Pink.
I haven't.
He's one of
May, go ahead and
Google.
Google. Hold on. May, go ahead and Google Senor Pink. Pause.
Let's discover him together.
And then after you see the picture, come back and listen to
He's
what
one
Carter's
of
about to say.
Doflamingo's like main henchmen.
Doflamingo.
Doflamingos.
What the fuck is this guy?
He has a deep emotional backstory. That's
Bro.
one of
It was wild. The whole time, I'm like, who the fuck is this?
When
How
you-
the hell is he so
yeah, when you-
hard boiled?
when
and
you
like,
first
His shirt say "Let's baby."
yep.
when
Dude,
you
and
first,
he's
when you first meet
surrounded.
him, you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, and he's surrounded by like big titty girls in swimsuits, and they're always like so hard boiled, and like no matter what he says, and then he'll like
man.
"Hey, your man's man," and like if he's like sweating, he'll like grab their top, rip it off, and then use it to wipe off the sweat, and they're like,
Based.
And him and Frankie, the people who don't wear pants, had to fight.
"Yep, they're the no pants fighters."
Nice.
But he
Senor
has,
Pink's power is he can swim in any surface.
Oh, except water.
Right.
yeah, because Delfruit.
Yeah. He can swim on any surface
What a
except for water.
curse.
Right?
But he has a deep emotional backstory of reason why he
He
wears
wanted to
all
be
this
an
stuff.
Olympic swimmer, but
No.
and he ate the swim fruit, but he
Basically,
couldn't swim in water.
You're never gonna watch this, but spoilers for Dressrosa.
One Piece Dressrosa.
So basically, what happened is long ago he met a woman
Rush.
and he loved that woman,
Her name was Rush.
but she hated pirates.
Wait, you're forgetting a part.
Okay,
He met her in the rain. It was a very stormy night. And he's like sitting under like an overtop thing.
dressed
And
up like to the nines. in a
dude,
suit
he's
with
a
cuffs.
big suit, fancy 007 motherfucker, okay? He's like, yo, come to my villa, because I got like all kinds of shit. Dude is like bussied up, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
before he went to his baby arc.
So anyway, he's standing under this awning, and the girl runs in, and she's like, and he's like, you know, what are you doing out in the rain? And she's like, I just love the rain so much. And he's like, aren't you cold? And she's like, no, I just love being in the rain. And then continue. Her name's Russian, by the way.
So basically,
Russian.
they get together.
She's a redhead.
They fall in love, but she hates pirates, so he lies about being a banker.
No, he lies about being a pirate.
Right, he
says
lies
he's a
about
banker.
being a pirate, but he
Can't you
says
see
he's a
my
banker.
suit? I'm obviously a banker.
Right.
Keeps
And
the
for their
roses
whole
for a while.
relationship, they get married, they have a baby,
Probably like a good 3 years, maybe.
and
Don't
then
build your whole relationship on a lie, guys.
he has to go away for a while.
Yeah, for like a couple. Oh yeah, they have a baby. You say they have a baby.
Yeah.
He's got some banking to do in the Grand Line.
Yeah, they had a baby. Yeah.
And then the baby comes down with a fever and dies.
Yo, it was hardcore One Piece shit. Where, like the baby, like she's like in the house and the baby's just like, wait. She's like, no, it's okay. You know, you're fine. Stop crying. Blah blah. And then next scene is her just like,
She was like, you just need to be out in the rain. It'll make you feel better.
And then she goes and she tries to like run to the she's in her house and he comes back
and she yells at him.
and she yells
They
at
have a
him and she's
fight.
like, where were you? I called the bank and they said you never worked there. And then she finds out he's a pirate and she runs away.
Damn.
And then
And
she
tries to follow her and be like, Russian.
she gets lost in
What
the
a-
rain in
what
the stormy
a-
night. No, I'm not
She gets-
done.
What a
Yes.
Nami parallel this character is.
She runs away and tries to get away, but in the storm she falls over and goes into a vegetative state
Damn,
where
she
she
didn't
gets
even die. She's
fucking vegetable in a hospital.
She, yeah,
Fucking
she goes to the
unlikely.
hospital.
No
and he
emotion,
finds
no
her.
nothing.
Yeah, and this is how she sits up in the bed. She doesn't lay down. She sits up in the bed.
Yeah.
You know, glazed over eyes, vegetable state. Just
catatonic.
Catatonic.
Yeah.
And then he visits her every single day. Every single
He's
day.
like, look, I'm a baby
with flowers. And then finally he's like he sees in a window shopping for flowers. A little baby parasol,
a bonnet.
whatever. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna try this. And he grabs the bonnet and he puts it on.
Suit and everything still.
Suit and everything.
Still total badass. 007.
Goes to the
Trying to be
hospital.
like, look, I'm the baby that died.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he does.
And then she
And
has
it-
a little smile.
Ah, and then
well,
he's like, it's time for full baby.
he's about to give up, and then she smiles.
I gotta
and
lean
he-
into this.
Yeah.
And he leans hard, bro.
Runs over to Walmart. I need some adult diapers stat.
And then for years he did that.
Yep, for years he just kept visiting her.
And he tells this story. I think. Well, I don't even know if he tells the story. Does he tell the story to Frankie? I
no,
think
it's in his head.
It's-
Like while he's going, he says, Russian. Like as he
Yeah.
falls and gets hit, because Frankie's beating the shit out of him. So the whole thing is that they were like, all right, we're getting to our last hits. And like Frankie's like, bring it on. And Senor Pink is like, this one's going to knock you out, friend. And if you can survive this, I'll let you hit me with whatever you got. And I'll say that you won the match. And so dude fucking hits the shit out of Frankie. Figures out that the back of Frankie is still human, but everything else is robot. Fucking suplex on this motherfucker, and he's like, ha,
Tries to bane his ass.
yeah, he's like, I win. Goes to turn around, and you see Frankie go, comes up, I ain't down yet, boy. Or he doesn't say boy, whatever the fuck he says. Boy. And then he fucking goes up to him, fucking wailing on him like with Gatling, like this. And then Senor Pink's like, it reminds me of the rain when I first saw your smile. And then out loud he says, Russian. And then it goes to his whole backstory.
Only
and after
anime
Frankie,
can you be hit with a hail of fists and be like, man, this reminds me of the rain.
yep. And then after he goes down, and Frankie heard him say Russian, Frankie like,
He's like, next time we meet, we got to get a drink. And you have to tell me about this girl.
Russian.
Yeah. then they don't do this, but I imagine they do the big class.
The commando.
Yeah.
So hard boiled.
But dude, it was wild. It's pretty cool. Dude, like at the whole time, I'm like, who the fuck is this dumbass Senor Pink? But before that, we saw a flashback where he was in his suit and skinny and shit. And I'm like, what the? I'm like, Carter, is that Senor Pink? He's like, yep. And I'm like, what the hell happened to this guy? I was like, no, I need to know.
Deep emotional backstory.
Yeah, it was wild.
Anyways, how was your week, Joey?
I played some Diablo. I'm even surpassed Sam now, so no one will play with me. It's kind of sad.
Damn.
He lives on top of the mountain.
I was
Alexander lives.
I was like,
He wept because there was no more lands to
that's what
conquer.
it feels like. I'm like, Sam, you want to do the Torment World dungeon? He's like, no, I'm not there. Oh,
Michaela needs help getting through the story.
well, I will play with Michaela. I just never see her on, and last I knew she couldn't play multiplayer. So
Yeah, she's got pass again, so she's good to go. Continue.
I mean, I'm leveling my alt now, so I can just play through with my alt.
What level's your alt?
12.
Oh, okay. I'll jump back in with you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I've just been sadly playing Diablo by myself.
I tried to play some games the other night and nobody answered me.
Yeah, because I figured you'd want to play League, and I didn't want to play League, so
I did want to play League.
I knew it.
I wanted to play BattleBit Remastered.
But mostly because I thought the new update was out finally, but it's not.
How was the rest of your week?
I see that Sam and Tucker are playing BattleBit too. Speaking of people that are betrayers.
It's $15.
What even is it?
It's a multiplayer
It
FPS.
is Battlefield with Minecraft graphics, Roblox graphics,
No, it's better than Roblox.
and everything in it is destructible.
And it's 250 players in each.
And it's a battle royale.
No. It's like a hard point sort of thing, I think.
It's hard boiled.
Capture the flag.
No, like hard point.
So I did that. I cleaned up the Challenger. I think that was done already, but last week. But somebody had hit it and I cleaned it up. So you
Forgot
can't
about
really
that.
tell. Well, I was gonna say there's no real bad stories from work, but that's a lie. But I don't want to die.
I heard you got in an argument with someone today.
You
At work? Like a person? Wait, what? Well, he was
I've
right around the
super-
corner.
I've-
Motherfucker's sitting
He
up
was-
next to the wall with his fucking earphone on.
I just have good hearing.
Oh my god! But
Joey pulled the boss card today.
I did, and it felt scummy.
Why did it feel scummy? That was like your job.
It's your job. Nobody can see that.
Oh, thank you.
Get out of here, fucker.
Recently, we went and watched Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
And I found in the wild today, thanks to GameStop,
There you go.
a Studio Series Battle Trap fell into my
see.
lap. And it's the one Transformer I've been looking for from the movie, so I snatched it up.
Is there a Bumblebee version from Bumblebee of this?
Yeah. I bought it while we were in Orlando last year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I liked that one. After I watched the movie, I was like,
Haley Steinfeld.
"Oh, that's cool." Steinfeld?
Isn't that her name?
Steinfeld.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Seinfeld.
No.
You
I
said
said Stein with a
He
T.
said Stein.
I didn't.
Roll it back, man.
No one cares.
Damn.
Hunter.
Yeah. Wait, that's your whole week?
Yeah.
Stop.
What do you want me to? I didn't do anything. You guys don't talk to me anymore, so
That is a lie, bro.
you've been too sick to do anything, and
Um,
we didn't play
played D&D this week.
Starfinder because May didn't have a computer.
Yeah, but May's computer's finally back.
Wait, no, she did have a
so is
computer. This is the power was out.
Oh yeah, the
We
power.
didn't
was
have
also out.
power.
Yeah, we didn't have power till 2 a.m. So
There was
It
a
was like
power outage
1:30.
this week. I took a nap at GameStop. I guess I
you
did that.
did. I
This week.
forgot.
Highlight of his week.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like they were like, you have to stay there till the power comes back on. I was like, okay.
But did you get to be closed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck that shit. Hell yeah.
Closed the store, took a nap.
Yeah, dude.
If I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be here on my terms. Or
Yeah.
I'll fight the power.
Row fight the power. Nice. What about Monday? You played D&D.
Did I? I don't remember.
I hate making lore.
I remember fish tacos and margaritas.
Well, Carter wasn't there, so you have to tell him. Carter wasn't there,
Carter wasn't there.
so you have to.
So we know that Carter is actually this demon that's trying to attack the Coliseum.
All right. Well, now he's like telling lies.
Oh, maybe you should tell it because you're the lore master.
I want to make sure that you knew what happened.
Clearly, I don't. I'm an idiot.
I guess Carter will find out from somebody else then.
Oh, yeah. I'm one of his real friends that he talks to.
Me and Joey's whole relationship is the Iron Man 3, like, rolling up next to him, and the kid's like, well, I don't know, I want to go. It's like, can't. Do you know why? Because we're connected. It rolls up the window and drives away.
I hate that.
Tell us, Hunter, in your week about D&D.
Played D&D on Monday. It was a lot of fun. We had a special guest.
We did.
Who did we do with Toby?
You missed it.
Did I miss Toby?
Toby was there with his fucking Dick Dastardly mustache.
Damn. I missed Toby. I knew it was going to be
Toby
Toby.
would
As soon
win.
as you were like, there was something special, I was like, Toby's here.
Yeah. But yeah, so special guest. And then big bad lore about the Coliseum.
There's some kind of demigod, evil demon brother that we're going to have to fight.
I love that for us.
Apparently you were watching the kids at the time, so you're going to get replaced in the final fight. Sorry, you don't get to participate.
But yeah, so you guys have heard about the tournament arc since we've been doing this. So they're in the tournament arc. They're getting to the last round. Aloon, Sam's character, Pocket Goblin, pockets the goblin.
Oh, did she win?
Aloon won. Yeah.
It was brutal. It was like the
Yeah,
Echo
it was
fight
wild.
all over again.
It was
Nice.
wild. Yeah, Toby
Got fucked?
got fucked real hard. So yep, Aloon won Dusk Storm, and is moving on to the final round between Harper and Duststorm. And between that, there was some conversation between the group because everyone started noticing this weird stuff happening around the Coliseum. There's like flowers and wildlife, or not wildlife,
Pools of salty
flora.
liquid.
There's flora that's sort of like dying, withering. There's like pieces of the Colosseum that's sort of like rusting out, and there's like these puddles of salt water sort of showing up in different places. And during investigating, you guys were trying to figure out that it might be Lakelet, the paladin, or
I
maybe
thought
it's
it
some
was
sort
Lakelet's mom
or Lakelet's mom.
coming to do bad.
Maybe. And then
Not spoilers.
Anyways.
so anyway, D&D on Monday. Power going out on Tuesday. Commander
All
on,
of Ithaca lost power.
yeah, pretty
like
much.
half of Ithaca.
Pretty much. The
Right wins
important part.
onwards.
Wednesday Commander. Thursday we basically chill. Oh, we went to the gym.
Mm-hmm. Back at it.
Back at it.
Yep. I'm
And
going to try to
then
find
today's
time
Friday.
in my busy schedule to try to go to the gym.
And then what do we do? Oh, Sunday we did that draft thing. That was
Yeah.
fun. About it. I mean, there's like work shit, but like,
Damn, you didn't get any rolls this week?
no,
Wow.
I could be such a bitch.
All alone again. Damn.
Hey, Ruttle, what are those meat sacks wearing?
Close, road trip.
No slag, dipstick. I mean, what's on the clothes?
Looks like Casticon merch.
We have merch?
Yeah, you, me, Quick Cut, and Hexwing.
So, humans can get t-shirts with us on them?
Yeah, that Joey guy from OlderNDumber made it.
Right off the OlderNDumber merch store?
Yeah, bot. It's as easy as that.
We, getting a cut of that? Energon ain't free, you know.
No.
That's a bad deal, and you're a bad leader for making it.
We have any questions this week?
May had a question.
She did. It was a good question. There's 4 ounces.
May wants to know,
It's 4 ounces of alcohol.
who would win in a fight? You or your clone?
Now, is my clone the exact same as me at that moment, or is it a fucking Will Smith, Genesis situation where I'm like an old rugged, agent, and they made a clone of my younger self?
Are you old rugged agent right now?
Well, I'm, hitting close to 30.
So you'd be.
So are they making
That's
an
really-
18-year-old clone of me, or are they making...
Yeah, would you beat your 18-year-old self? Because I
My
feel like I'd beat
18-year-old
the
self?
shit out
No,
of my 18-year-old self.
Hunter would lose.
My 18-year-old self is much more of a badass than I am.
Oh yeah, I used to rap, so
Oh my god! Fuck
I think
you.
I would beat the shit out of an 18-year-old me.
yeah.
I put on like a reasonable amount of weight compared to my 18-year-old self.
Sure.
That was the stuff. He could probably out endurance me, so I'd have to end him quick.
Yeah.
Fucking DDT his ass right to the concrete. That'd be it.
If it was like a me versus me, then I don't.
Yeah, like
fucking
right
know.
now.
There's no qualifiers. Like flip a coin.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's a coin flip situation.
If it was
I guess
you
it's
right
how
now.
far your clone is willing to go versus how far you're willing to go.
I think I would try to inflict emotional trauma
clone.
and then see where it
Choke
goes.
the shit out of him till he dies.
If I inflict emotional
Why do
trauma,
I have to fight my clone? Why can't we be friends?
Eiffel
Because
Tower.
that's not the question. The question is
What
if you had to fight your clone.
Yeah, that's a good question. It's a good point.
I think it's a coin flip if it's just like it's this version of me versus
Do I get
the
prep
same
time?
exact.
Do I get prep time?
No.
I mean, it wasn't in
Like,
the
are they
question.
on their way and it's like, oh shit, I know they're coming? Or it's like, I'm at the grocery store and all of a sudden,
Dr.
fucking
Rob,
I am at
Dr.
the end of
Rob
the fucking...
and Assistant B are like, oh, Mr. Taylor, we have something to show you here in the lab. And they turn on the large
Why am I at the lab?
the Large Hadron Collider, and and there's a bright light, and your clone steps out of it. And he's like, time to die, motherfucker! And comes at you.
Does he have
Is
all
that
the
what I
memory-
would yell first?
Yeah.
I'd be
Does
like,
he have all the
"It's
memories
time
of
to die,
me?
bitch.
Does he have all the memories of me?
Yeah, it's a perfect clone.
But you're completely different from the moment you see each other.
Because you're like, you're not me, I'm me.
Yeah, I think my go-to would try to inflict emotional trauma first, and then once he's on the ground crying, I would just kick him.
I feel like you'd fight harder because you'd want to be like, no, I'm the real me.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to let you replace me. So I'm going to fucking put my thumbs in your eyes.
But I think we're all established that 18-year-old, if it's like prime,
Except for Hunter. He gets his ass kicked by 18-year-old.
All right, maybe not 18-year-old me, but like probably like 22, 21-year-old me. Sure. No, 19-year-old
get
me,
your ass
20-year-old
whooped.
me.
you got to get in your prime.
My prime.
Who's going to carry the boats?
Who's gonna carry the boats?
You haven't heard that meme / like inspirational speaker David Goggins?
No.
You know
Goggin?
you know who that
Goggins.
is? He's the guy who set the pull-up record of like some thousands of pull-ups in 17 hours. And his famous saying is like, "Who's going to carry the boats?
Not you. You did too many
Who's going
pull-ups.
to carry the logs?"
Oh my god. That's awful. Like, what the fuck? Put it on a t-shirt. Who's gonna carry the boats?
Yeah.
We need a sticker now of Carter going, it just says, who's gonna carry the boats? And then it says logins, like at the, for whatever the fuck that guy's name was.
Who's going to carry the logs? Logins.
He like ran in like a marathon with a broken foot and like
It sounds like a badass.
He was like a Navy SEAL, a Marine, and like also some other things.
If I have prep time, I could probably be my clone. If I don't have prep time, I think it's a big 50-50.
I think if I look away, then my clone will forget that I'm there, and then I'll.
I think it's
Because of
always
ADHD,
I think it's
out of
always
sight,
a
out of mind.
55-45 because I think that like the primal lizard brain part of yourself is like, no,
I'm the real me.
I'm the real me. I'm not letting you replace me.
All right, I could see that. Yeah.
So I
for
think
sure.
it's not quite a coin flip, but it's close to a coin flip.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. The closest you could get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Closest you could get to carrying the boat.
Yeah.
Who's gonna carry the boats?
If it's like 6-year-old me though,
Pop! Oh, bro, fuck that kid.
Get
I will
fucked, kid.
fuck that kid up. If it was life or death, I would
Stupid
snap
idiot.
his neck. I'd fucking break his back. Now, what if when you kill your clone, you actually find out it wasn't your clone, but
it was the real you and you were the clone all along.
fuck.
That's like the
What if you
that's
how
like
about-
the
that's another
Spider-Man
question.
story, the Scarlet Spider, Spider-Man
Damn.
story.
That's another question. What if you found out you were a clone?
Mm.
It's like finding out if you were
I would
adopted,
actually
feel
feel
like.
really free.
You feel free?
Yeah, bro. I don't have any of the responsibility of that jack off. I can do whatever I want.
But you do.
No, because
No.
you find out that jackoff's actually like a millionaire who invented cloning technology, and you've just been some asshole who's had to work at fucking a retail job for 20 years.
I'd go find that guy. My
Well,
whole
why
thing would be
didn't
like,
you kill
where's,
him? I would
where's
kill
my real
myself.
self? Where's my real self? That would be my first question.
Yeah, like what situation ended me here? Like, am I a new clone and I'm like, oh, I'm the real one, or am I like,
Is
it's
this,
been 50
is this an Orphan Black situation where there's like 8 clones of me?
I haven't watched
They
Orphan
all
Black
have
enough.
different
orgy
different-
time?
All with yourself. Who's gonna carry the boats? And then another one goes, who's gonna carry the logs? Another one's like, I already am.
It's not gay. It's just masturbation because it's me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Holy shit.
You heard it here first, guys. It's okay to fuck your clones. It's just masturbation.
No, okay, now you've changed it.
Oh.
There's, jerking your clone off.
Yeah.
That's just masturbation because it's yourself.
What if you blow
But-
your clone?
I feel like that's different.
Depends. Am I getting blown or am I blowing?
That's a good question.
Are you the clone or are you you?
I'm real me.
And is real me getting blown?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
There's real you blowing the clone because I had to work a terrible job while you were a rich clone maker.
rich clone maker. See, I feel like there's a difference at some point. Like there's a line when
What
it goes
about,
from
like, a
being
femme
masturbation. A femme clone?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
do you
Yep.
have a clone?
Sure.
Is that still a clone?
Man,
It's
this
still
is
a clone.
If you want to insert the for last time we talked about fucking our clones.
All right, we talked about this already once. That's funny. What a good topic. All right, we'll get past this. No more.
Yeah, we're supposed to be fighting, not fucking.
Just like one switch.
It's the lizard brain.
Next, the lizard.
I don't
That's
think
all.
there's
That's,
any
that's all.
questions.
There's no more
Well, we could
questions.
go back.
No, there was
yeah.
other questions. Why do companies insist on killing legacy characters? That seems fun because we're talking about killing and fighting our clones.
Mm-hmm.
There's also another topic we can talk about, and that's Baldur's Gate coming out on August 3rd instead of the 31st now.
Yeah, it got
I'm
moved up.
fucking excited.
They were like re-rolled the d8s.
Yep. I'm excited. I'm like real excited.
I'm excited.
Anyway. Well, we talked about that. That was really fast.
To stream Baldur's Gate with May, who was like, I don't want to do this, but she was lying the whole time.
Lied the whole time. You hear that, man? You lied the whole time. So yeah, why do I don't know if I get the question, but why do companies insist on killing
why do they
legacy
kill off
characters?
Spider-Man? Because there's a new Spider-Man. That's what
What
he
Spider-Man
says.
did they kill off?
So it's like we
there's-
have a legacy character is a character like Indiana Jones or Luke Skywalker.
Han Solo?
And they have a protege like Nightwing or Robin or Robin.
Only if they have proteges too? Or is that what we're talking
yeah,
about?
it's like, why do they kill
Han Solo
off?
didn't have a protege.
Yes, they did. They had Rey.
It's like,
Rey's whole 3 movies was trying to like going from mentor to mentor. First movie mentor Han Solo. Second
So
movie
I think the
mentor
real
Leia.
problem was Rey.
Third movie was
Getting people killed.
Oh my God, Hunter just got us canceled.
It wasn't the company. It
Kathleen
was,
Kennedy. No,
Please, please.
I think it's probably because one, they think that they won't attune with the new audience.
Modern audiences.
So they have to come up with a new character to more align with their new audience, like how they did with Ahsoka in the Clone Wars. They created a new character to try to attune with the modern audience. Two, I think it does breed good storytelling for that new character that they make, of like a big thing that happens in their story that changes their character or changes how that character acts, like with Nightwing or Robin.
I think one big reason is the actor gets too old.
Well, I'm not talking about actor like comics.
So yeah,
It's mostly like comics.
Interject here because there's one franchise out there that's proven that you can have the same character across 50 movies and people will accept it.
Movies?
Yeah.
You're talking
James
TV
Bond?
show.
James Bond.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
So if
James
you want-
Bond is not... See, that's the thing. James Bond is not specifically a character. James Bond is an agent name.
No,
it's not.
Absolutely
No, it's
not.
That's a headcanon brought about
Yep.
by fans to try to justify why there's multiple actors when it's not actually what happens.
It's always been the same James Bond.
It's been the same James Bond, just new stories.
Are you sure?
It's not a new agent name.
Pretty positive in the movies they say that.
No, they're like, this is 007. This is the call sign 007, which is different. James Bond is the person. That is a Lord of Malarkey.
Lord of Malarkey. All right,
We
fine.
don't accept malarkey.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Skyfall
Internet.
was a great movie.
Prove
you
me
can fight
wrong,
me.
Internet. Prove me wrong.
Did you like Skyfall?
Is that the second,
I think that's the third one.
third?
It's the third.
Roger, no, not Roger.
No,
I thought you were going to
it's the
say...
third Daniel Craig one.
Daniel Craig.
thought
The
you were
one
gonna
where
say
he has
Doctor Who.
the old car, and he's
Doctor
at the,
Who is also, but that's
different.
lore
There's a
reason
mechanic for that.
But it's
There's
the
a
same-
mechanic
it's
for
the
that?
same-
Yeah.
It's the same idea though. They just built it into the lore as why he changes, but it's still the same idea. Like we can't afford to pay this actor anymore, or he ages out of
his
the
age is
role,
out, yeah.
etc. It's still the same thing. So
Or the actor wants to do other
yeah,
projects.
instead
and,
of
like,
just recasting them, though, they're like, okay, well, what if this is the in-story reason for it to happen?
They didn't kill off the Hulk. Hulk changed every movie.
No, he didn't change every movie.
Every singular movie.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he's talking about
The old ones were not canon to the MCU. There was one canon Hulk
Lou
movie.
Ferrigno is the most canon
So
Hulk.
there was a movie where it wasn't Lou Ferrigno, but it was before. What's his name? The good one. The one that I think was like actually
Ang
pretty
Lee
reasonable.
Hulk with Eric.
Yeah,
Bana.
the one that was
the
dog
one
shit.
that said May said is not dog shit.
That one is dog shit. And then the one after that, the
Shots
Ed Norton.
fired,
The
man.
Ed Norton one was actually good. I like the Ed Norton one. You can fight me on that.
I mean, they're essentially the same.
But that's what I'm
movie
talking
with
about. They're all the same Hulk.
Better effects.
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, because the one before Ed Norton was not canon.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't canon to the MCU. Or it wasn't in the MCU verse world, whatever. Since we're in the multiverse now, it's probably canon.
It's
in the
funny, though,
MCU.
because at the end of the Ed Norton one, he's visited by...
Yeah, because that one's canon.
And then they were
It's
like,
the same
we're
Hulk.
going to change it to Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, but it's the same actor.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the
because
same
they-
canon.
Same character.
Ed Norton was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, he didn't want to sign out his life away.
But look at that. That's a recast of a legacy character.
Yeah. Did you like Skyfall? The one with the
I'm
old car
surprised
and the
they haven't
mansion?
changed
The only
Indiana
one of the new
Jones.
ones that I've seen is Casino Royale.
Really?
Yeah.
We should watch those. I'm
What?
gonna. That's one of my Gaslight Theater
Watch what?
picks. The Daniel Craig James Bonds. I just
Oh,
gotta
okay.
pick one of the good ones.
Yeah. They
like
haven't
it.
changed Indiana Jones. They've literally kept the same character.
I know.
And
but
now-
they should recast
should
Indiana
recast
Jones
him.
I don't know if
because
they
he
can
works
now.
better as a young man in the 1940s than
Right.
he does as an old man in the
Did you watch the
1960s.
young-
But
Did you
now
watch
he's
Young
very
Indiana
old,
Jones?
and they've already made a movie.
What do you think of that?
The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, they were okay.
I like them.
Yeah.
I watched
Was
them
that
when
a
I was
TV
like
show,
12
or
to
was that
13.
a- yeah,
well, it was
TV
like a TV movie series.
Yeah, they were like miniseries.
I thought they were really good, but I watched them when I was like 13. So,
So, like, what are they going to do now, though? Because they literally, as of today, as this podcast recording, the new Indiana Jones just came out, and he's very old. What do? Do they recast another old
Well,
guy,
so
or do
here's
they
the
just
thing.
They should just
do they make
recast.
movies before that timeline?
Yes,
Do they?
absolutely. But here's the thing. it's projected to have an opening weekend worse than Crystal Skull. This will be the last Indiana Jones movie.
Crystal Skull was so dog shit.
Yeah, people are going to look back on Crystal Skull and be like, that was okay.
Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, Crystal Skull?
No,
Yeah.
the new one.
No.
It just came out today.
Is it on Disney Plus?
It just
It's in theaters.
came out.
But is it on Disney Plus, like for
No.
purchase?
No. I thought Crystal Skull was okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I went and saw it in theaters.
Okay, it
fun.
was like reasonable until they were like aliens.
What's wrong with aliens?
It was bad. It didn't feel the flavor at all. I hated it. It was dog shit.
We're actually putting together a birthday party right now where the theme is Indiana Jones.
Honestly, if Shia
and what they're
LaBeouf
gonna do
didn't
is they're
fucking
gonna go
go,
watch that movie and then come home and they're gonna do an Indiana Jones theme.
honestly, if
birthday
Shia
party.
LaBeouf didn't go off the rails and go batshit crazy, I wish that Shia LaBeouf was the new character in this new movie.
What, the new Indy?
Yeah.
They probably could have done that.
No, because he went off the rails.
Do you want a
crazy.
spoiler? I've heard a little spoiler about that
I don't-
character.
Did he die?
To get
Yeah,
recasted?
he dies in Vietnam.
Damn.
Honestly,
Makes sense.
not an awful way to write off the character, but wish it didn't happen.
You don't think they'll try and make Indiana Jones again?
If this
I
movie
would-
does as bad as they're projecting it to do, they're not going to want to touch it.
I'd like a new
It'll
young
be
Indiana Jones.
if we get more, it'll be like some Disney Plus garbage that they just shit out.
Do you remember when South Park was making all the jokes about George Lucas and Indiana Jones?
About Lucas and Spielberg changing their movies, yeah. Which I still agree with.
Wait, who was in charge of this movie?
I
Was
just wish I
Spielberg
could
attached to
get
this at all?
no.
What?
It's just Lucasfilm. KK is mostly in charge, from what I hear. I wish I could just get like the original trilogy as it was, and you can't. Outside,
Indiana
unless you
Jones?
can get into the Library of Congress to watch it, you'll never be able to see that.
Unless you
version
have the
again.
copies.
Yeah.
What do
The
you mean?
original Lord of the Rings, original Indiana Jones movies before they changed
Or
some of them.
Star Wars.
What's different about the new Indiana
George
Jones
Lucas
movies?
loves changing everything about his movies, or not just like adding stuff.
I'm not sure which ones have changed in Indiana Jones, but in
Star Wars
E.T.,
has changed.
Spielberg took out the FBI agents' guns and replaced them with radios, changes like that. It's, that's too aggressive.
Interesting. Okay.
And now that shit's on streaming, they can just do whatever the fuck they want to it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you're this is how it exists now because there's no hard copy of it.
Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought Crystal Skull was okay. I liked all the Mayan pyramid stuff and the ants.
I think the Russians would have made good, a natural sort of progression for the character, going from fighting Nazis to fighting Russians.
dude, in the whole fucking atomic bomb thing, that was wild.
The refrigerator, it's
Yeah, that yeah.
it would have been fucking soup inside of there.
yeah. But it's Indy. He's lucky,
Sure, he put all of his points into luck, dexterity saves.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I think, okay, all the way up to literally the end of the movie. I thought the movie was I enjoyed it. I went to the theaters and got to watch it. I watched it with my dad. I don't even remember, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. I mean, and even in the end, I was like, I like aliens.
It's
I was okay with it.
When Butters is in that
I'm
episode
also-
where Butters is I thought it was a pretty good movie.
That was a pretty good movie. I'm also pretty positive it was the first Indiana Jones movie I had ever seen.
Oh shit! This guy didn't even see the original trilogy before seeing it.
Yeah, because
So
I was brought to see it. So
I
I
watched
watched
them
that and I was like,
backwards.
wow, this was fun. I was like, that was cool. I want to watch the other ones. Then I watched the other ones and I was like, well.
I watched
You
them
know?
in reverse order, but the new one wasn't out yet. So I watched Last Crusade, Temple of Doom, Raiders.
You watched them not even backwards. Temple of Doom was the first
sorry.
one.
No, Temple
No.
of Doom's the middle movie.
No, sorry. I watched them.
Temple of Doom was the
No, when I watched them when I was a kid, I watched
the middle
them
movie.
Last Crusade, Raiders, Temple of Doom, because my dad was like, I don't know if you're ready for Temple of Doom yet.
Temple of
There's
Doom goes hard.
There's a few hard
What was the
spots
first
in there.
movie?
Raiders.
Raiders.
What? When's Short Round the youngest?
Short Round is only in Temple of Doom, and it's the middle movie.
I wish they had Short Round in the new movie.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Bro, Temple of Doom is in the first one?
No, it's the middle movie.
Huh. I really thought Temple of Doom was the first one. Anyway. But yeah. Old Indiana Jones is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other characters.
Well, I don't think we can talk about this topic without talking about the sacrifice of Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, damn.
Yep.
They didn't need to kill him, I feel like.
And they didn't need to assassinate his character and then kill him.
Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson, everybody. He made great murder mystery movies. I liked both of those movies that he made. What he did to Luke Skywalker, I will never forgive.
The murder of Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, that's the mystery. Why did Lucasfilms let
Bro,
Ryan
even-
Johnson murder Luke
even
Skywalker?
Mark in interviews is like, this is not what he would have done. You don't know this character.
Yeah.
But then he was like, I mean, it's a different character. Like, whatever. This is the story they're trying to tell, and this suited the story they were trying to tell, which is not the story I would have liked from the trilogy.
But Kylo Ren was still maybe the best thing to come out of
I liked
the last
Kylo
two
Ren.
movies.
The biggest mistake of movie 3 was that they didn't let
That
Kylo
they
Ren
killed
live.
him.
That they killed him!
Well, they brought him back, and then they killed him again.
Yeah.
I wish that he would have lived.
Dude, the whole scene with him and like seeing Han go, bro, that was sick.
Yeah, his redemption arc would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why he had to die. You know what I mean?
Well, I also don't not like Rey. I think there is some aspects of the character that need to be fleshed out, but I don't not like Rey. But I think that Kylo was very well developed in those 3 movies from what we got, and was the best
He has the
character.
best through line through all 3 movies. Yeah. I think Rey gets the best establishment in The Force Awakens. Like, they really set her up as a good character in that movie, and then they're just like, yeah, it's good enough. We're done. She can be the best now.
There was no more. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We'll see what
and
happens.
Then, and then Poe and Finn, they're just like, oh yeah, these guys are in the movie. They're there. They're doing things.
We'll see what happens,
guys.
We'll see what happens in 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, right.
I have hope.
We'll see.
A New Hope?
I have the majority. I'm 70% on the Star Wars train still.
I'll always be on the Star Wars train.
Well,
I
I'm
love
always on the
Star Wars.
I'm always on the Star Wars
I
train.
love
but
Star Wars.
there is a 30% of this was bad. I'm not as high as Joey. I think Joey would be more like 60-40 or maybe even 50-50.
Yeah, I'm probably closer to 60-40. Like, I will still go see the next one in the theater.
But
I'm not going to consume the side shit right now. Like, it just...
You don't like a lot of the shows, do you?
Yeah,
I
no.
mean,
didn't
Mando.
watch Andor?
I did watch Andor.
Yeah, he liked Andor.
Yeah.
I liked Andor.
I haven't finished
But
it.
you haven't watched the new Mando?
I have
he did.
watched
He
the new
watched it. He
Mando.
watched
Okay. I can't
We had a
remember.
whole episode about it.
I can't remember.
Thought the new season 3 was mid.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was good too. I liked it. I enjoyed it. The ending was very okay, these characters just exist now. I'm excited to see what they do with
It's going to be
Mando
Rangers of the
and-
New Republic.
and Grogu, continued. I want to see, dude. I
They're
can't
at least
wait
going to
for Ahsoka.
Okay, so they're at least I can't wait either. They're at least going to use the plots from Rangers of the New Republic because all of those plots are now on the scrap room floor. So they're at least going to use the plots / villains of those characters. I just hope that they adapt it to the Mando spice.
Mando spice.
I hope they adapt it to the flavor of Mando because we know the Rangers of the New Republic was
we
probably
have to find out what happens to the Mandalorians. They weren't there during
Rangers of the New Republic was definitely going to be a different show and with a different flavor of how it was run. So I just hope that they use the plot lines from that show, that scrap show, correctly with Mando's character. That's my biggest hope.
Sure.
But Ahsoka, I'm so tight for.
Yeah.
So fucking ready.
I mean, that shit looks really good. No, but like you said, I will want to go see the movies in theater no matter what. Always.
Okay. Also, there's people that are complaining about Order 66 survivors.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that there was a 99% success rate? That still leaves
a lot
of people.
So let's do the math. You guys ready for this shit?
The Jedi Order was at its height In the Clone Wars.
Give me a rough estimate of what you guys think the Jedi Order amount of people in the Jedi Order was.
I think
at
a million.
That moment. Okay,
And
million might be a little.
No,
too
I think
high.
it's too low. They
You
were
think a million's
across
too
the
low?
galaxy. They were like orders.
Yeah, but we're
they
talking.
they had
we
enough
saw-
army.
The biggest thing was Coruscant. Like that was like Coruscant.
All we
Right.
saw in the movies really were like the main sort of
I think there was
high council members.
There's
and-
so much galaxy to cover with them having
Right,
the
but the
renown
actual-
and peacekeeping force.
Yeah, so sorry. So there's like the Jedi Masters and their Padawans out and about, but like the main force of Jedi
You're talking
Orders
about how many people do you think there's the main force
was in
on
the Jedi
Coruscant?
Order. No, just in the Jedi Order.
I think a
in total.
million.
You really think a
I
million?
think there's a million across
like
the
a
galaxy
lot.
of Jedis in the Jedi
I
Order.
agree with Carter. I feel like a million might be low.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of galaxy,
Damn.
bro.
I was thinking like 750,000 maybe. I think of how many people a million people
It's not a
is.
lot for a galaxy.
Coruscant is a planet bigger than Earth that is one giant 8-layered city.
Coruscant's bigger than Earth?
Yeah.
All right, fine, guys. Let's go with a million. 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 So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We got
Trillions. There are trillions of civilians.
How about this?
on
How about this?
Coruscant.
Let's do 1.3. Let's do 1.3 million. That seem fair?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, 1.3 million. All right, 99% is what we're saying.
I think that's the number that's been floating around. Is it was 99% successful.
So if so, 99% successful. Okay, that would leave. So 99% of the Jedi Order at 1.3 million is 1,287,000. That leaves 13,000 Jedi alive.
Or Padawan,
Or Padawans.
like Jedi Order
Force
affiliates.
Yes, Jedi Order affiliates still alive.
Just knights. This isn't masters or Padawans or anything.
or younglings.
Just knights.
Surprisingly low.
Knights are a higher order. They're
in,
right below
in
master.
canon, though, there's only 10,000 Jedi Knights spread across the galaxy.
Oh, see?
But that's knights. That's
So
a
what
higher
if
order.
you
Yeah, but there's more knights
Wait,
than
but you
there
don't
is-
understand that Padawans were there for years. Like Anakin was a protege, upgraded to knight really fast.
Yeah, so let's say that each knight, because you have to have a Padawan. Oh, no, you don't get a Padawan until you're a master.
No, you do get a Padawan when you're a Jedi Knight, I think.
Oh, because, yeah, he is Ahsoka. So let's just say each Padawan, let's say there's 8,000 Padawans to 10,000 Jedi Knights. That's 18,000.
You're saying 2,000 of them don't have Padawans?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. All right, 18,000.
And then masters, there's probably...
Is there a number for masters?
There's not a canon number on here, and that makes me angry.
Where's my canon numbers?
But if there's 10,000 knights, there must be at least 10,000 masters. It's nowhere
Wouldn't it be
near.
less masters?
It's
Because
nowhere near a million. Well, no, there's masters, and then there's like the grand like the consul. Then there's
Well, so
all the
let's-
younglings. There's like people
Right,
that
so let's-
aren't ranked like that, like the librarians and stuff.
all right.
No, they're
so
still ranked like that.
maybe they are. See if the librarian was a Jedi Knight. If so, then they're ranked. If not, then there you go.
So they think there's just a few, like, people are speculating that there's like a few hundred people that survived the Order 66.
So okay, so it's 10,000 Jedi Knights. It's exclusive to be a master. It wouldn't be 10,000 masters. Maybe like 7 or 8,000. Maybe we'll do 7,000 for the lower number. All right, so 7,000. Then we've got the Grand Masters, right? That shit's even
That's
lower. Like
15.
1,500
No.
or 15, like literally the number 15.
There's not a lot of them.
All right, so 15. Now we're at 25,000. Let's add in younglings.
Younglings
Should we
is-
say there's probably like 2 younglings per Padawan
I think
or per
that's
Jedi Knight? Maybe
some-
three younglings per Jedi Knight. Maybe that
Probably
makes
more than that.
30,000.
There's probably like 5 to every night.
5 to every night, and if there's 10,000
Because
nights,
But a lot of them wash out. A lot of
there's
them
so
do.
many kids though in those scenes in the temple.
but even the
and-
washouts, made it through
Yeah,
Order
I mean,
66.
yeah.
So let's say 50,000.
They were still hunted.
Let's say five to each Jedi Knight, so 50,000, right?
Yeah.
So let's add 50,000. 1, 2, 3. So we're at 75,000, which is 75,000. All right.
A lot less than
A lot less than a million.
1.3 million, but
So let's times that by 99%. So 99% of that is 74,264.
It's still a lot
Now,
of
if we-
Force-sensitive, like, somewhat affiliated with the Jedi members.
If we put that up against our number, 7515, that leaves 750 people left.
All right, calm down, Twitter.
Yeah, it's like
750 people's a lot.
they were like, "Oh, this
That's a
person
small
survived
school.
Order 76 or 66." Yeah, like
It's like the
there's
graduating
people-
class of Addison.
And there was a lot of people that were turned to the dark side after Order 66 to try to be.
Yep. To not
live.
die. And also, you know, they were like, oh, I didn't get taught well. Make me a fucking inquisitor, you know?
And this person apparently is like somewhere in between. I don't know. Also, the actor died.
Which actor?
Yeah, Ray Stevenson, Rip,
Who?
the guy that's going to be in Ahsoka, that was also in Punisher, Warzone, and
What character did he play?
The main
the-
character, the main
he's like main
bad
bad
guy
guy.
in Ahsoka.
Oh. The main bad guy in Ahsoka is supposed to be Thrawn.
He has the orange saber.
Thrawn is going to be an ancillary character. We're not going to see.
No, we're
Thrawn.
getting a Thrawn movie.
Yeah, but they're going
But
to.
Thrawn is in Ahsoka. That's where we're seeing him first, for sure.
Yeah, but it's the lead up. Like all of this
it's
is leading
Mickelson,
to
right?
a,
Or Middleton. Middleton's brother.
all of this is leading to a Thrawn movie. You know that, right?
The new 3 movies are supposed to be Thrawn. Yeah.
No, I don't think. No,
No, there's
No,
a.
there's a trilogy
so there-
and then there's a Thrawn.
Hold
movie.
on, guys.
Hold on.
They're
Joey's got
tying-
Kathleen Kennedy
all
on
these-
speed dial.
All of these Mandoverse movies are tying together to make
a
a
movie.
Mandoverse movie, which is going to be Thrawn.
Yeah,
The 3 movies Hunter is talking about
Is a
is
new
the
trilogy.
new Ray trilogy.
yeah. That's what I was saying. Is that this is leading
Nah,
to
Thrawn's
one
alive.
new movie?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Okay, whatever. So you're talking about there's a villain in Ahsoka.
Villain, we don't know.
He's the guy
what
with the
he is.
orange lightsaber
The
in
guy
the
with the
trailer.
not red, not good lightsaber.
And that guy's dead now?
Yes.
Yeah, his
Oh.
actor died.
Sad.
Yeah.
His actor died? He died.
The
right?
character's actor.
The
died.
character will probably be recast.
Or it's a one season character.
Yeah, maybe the character died in the first season.
Wouldn't that be behoove them?
If you guys like this show, did you know that you can find more of us?
What?
You can find us every Tuesday, except when the power's out. On
Or
Melia's channel
May
computers
doesn't have a
explode.
computer.
at around 9 to 9:30 to 10 on Melia's channel for Starfinder. It's great. It's a lot of fun. We have fun here. Also, we have Gaslight Theater
Sounds like
once
we
a
don't have
month.
fun here.
We have Gaslight Theater once a month. We have Movie with Patrons leading up to Gaslight Theater. Also, we have the podcast every Friday. We are also going to Fairfax at some point.
This might be the last episode that you can say that.
Yeah.
It's true.
We're
Joey,
getting
where
to
can
the
you
end of
find all
July with this one.
where can you find all this information?
Well, if you want to find out the dates for sure, check out our Discord. That's the best way to interact with us and find out all the information about our going-ons. But you can also follow us on all our socials, older at the letter N, dumber. You can also support us on Patreon. That's what makes it possible for us to go to shows near you. Patreon.com/olderndumber. And if you want to follow us and support us individually, it's always appreciated. You can follow Carter at CantripCG.
Yep.
Can follow Hunter at Voice of Hunter, our talented editor May at Mellia, and if you want some looties, follow me at Slooty Mage.
Yeah. Who's gonna carry the boats? Had to bring that one back.
Who's going to carry the boats?
Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about 3 dumb friends who try to make it on this planet we call
Earth. Damn, he's on his phone again.
Yeah, what the fuck? We made it a whole episode without you touching that fucking thing until right now.
Thanks for joining us.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you, Dipships, for continued support. Thank you for listening. Thank you guys so much for coming back this week, and we will see you next week.